Hello, everyone. Today is April 28th, 2026. Not much going on in the market today. The Strait of Hormuz is still blockaded by the U.S. Navy. Oil went up a little bit, and gold really went down quite a bit. Last time I checked, it was down close to $100. Bitcoin is up a little bit, $500, $600. It's encouraging to see because it seems like the world is moving away from its doomsday mentality into a mentality that, maybe this war is not going to be as bad as we thought. And it's not going to lead to World War III, and there's not going to be nuclear war, and we're going to be okay, at least in the short run. Uh, so hopefully, in the coming days, we should see assets, risk assets especially, moving out of gold and silver and into Bitcoin. But whether the world is going to end due to a nuclear war or not, everybody knows that eventually we're all going to die. It doesn't matter if you are as rich as Elon Musk, as powerful as Putin, or if you are a homeless guy living in a tent on the streets. You know that everyone's final destination is the same place, which is death. And we don't like to think about it as human beings because it's something scary, and cause nobody really knows what happens at the moment of death and afterwards. At least, you know, if you don't believe in God, you don't have any bearing or standard of a frame of thought around this topic. But everybody, you know, whether you're Chinese or African or Russian or American or Indian, your destination, my destination, is that one day we will die. And the problem is that nobody knows when that day will come. Of course, if there's going to be a nuclear war, then the majority of the earth will perish, in a very short period of time. But even not thinking about in doomsday scenario, nobody really knows when their day is going to come, right? I could be walking on the street this afternoon and be hit by a bus, and that could be my last day on Earth. Um, and for all intents and purposes, that is my doomsday. The next time I wake up, my soul wakes up, I'll be standing in front of the judgment throne of God, and my spirit, my eternal soul, will be determined on the eternal destination. So that's, of course, what I believe in. And I understand, many people in the world don't share this view, but most people, their idea of death is that they don't want to think about it. They rather just bury their heads in the sand and pretend that this thing is not real. This common destination of all humanity, of all life, is not real. Um, that's why people want to focus on what kind of house they live in, what kind of car they drive, where to go for dinner tonight, whom they're gonna date, what kind of entertainment, you know. But they don't want to spend a single second, a minute, thinking about this final destination that every one of us is heading towards. I know that this channel really is really small, only a few people listening to it, and all of them are young people, younger than me, I would assume. But it behooves you, I think, to take some time to contemplate the idea of death, final destination, because you truly would not realize what's important in life until you contemplate of this final destination of us. And I can tell you, when that day comes, it doesn't matter how famous you are, how rich you are, um, how admired or liked or popular you are, what kind of possessions you have. Um, you know, what influence you have in this world. You're not going to bring any of those with you. And I heard someone say that the true wealth is something that you can bring with you at the moment of death. So I encourage everyone to search for that. What's really important, um, that transcends time and space and this world. Um, because only then can you truly prioritize uh, your life, to focus your time and effort and attention on the things that are truly important. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to my babbling. I'll see you guys next time.